Salut, c'est Cosmos0, j'espère que vous allez bien. Une vidéo de présentation et découverte du jeu Verne The Shape of Fantasy, qui est sorti le 14 août 2023. Il est développé par Gametopia et édité par Assemble Entertainment et WhisperGames. Et c'est un genre de point and click avec de l'exploration et de l'aventure. On incarne Jules Verne et on affronte des dangers. C'est un monde parallèle fantastique élaboré à partir de sa propre imagination, ses romans et surtout 20 milieux sous les mers. Alors il y a des casse-têtes dans le jeu qu'on va devoir résoudre, c'est assez riche en récits. L'univers est dystopique, steampunk, avec évidemment des profondeurs marines. Le jeu s'inspire de la Vieille école en graphisme pixel qui est assez joli. Le jeu se joue en solo et on va découvrir une partie ensemble.
The end of the nation is very close, Verne.
You are very confident about your triumph. Until we open the chest, we won't know for sure if the compass of destiny is really inside.
The chest is in perfect shape after 2,000 years under the sea. No human technology can do that. It's Atlantean, that's for sure.
The ship, the inscriptions, all the pieces fall into place. The compass of destiny is inside. We are going to change the course of this goddamn war, Verne. We are going to change history.
Take it to Mr. Verne's lab and start maneuvers to ascend for air recycling.
This discovery will change it all.
March 25th, 1888. Scientific Officer Log. It's a great day for the captain, who has asked me to begin documentation while he delivers a speech to the crew in the library. After months of searching, at last he found it. He doesn't have the slightest doubt that the compass of destiny is in his hands. An old artifact that, once released from inside this chest, it is supposed to guide us safe and sound to the flame of Hephaestus, the most powerful energy source in the world. The deadbolt has a complex defensive system and the...
Alors je joue à la manette. On incarne Verne, notre personnage.
Verne here.
Verne, quick! The nation is attacking us! Not a single Atlantean piece can fall into their...
Mon Dieu! Merde! 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 I must hurry to recover the iMac. It's inside of the armory's safe room, and wait there. It's the safest place around.
Alors le sauvetage du Nautilus. J'aime bien les dialogues. Il y a cette référence au français, puisque Jules Verne était un écrivain français. Donc aller à l'armurerie. On peut aussi évidemment jouer au clavier, souris. Là je peux courir. Donc ici... Alors ici qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Il doit aller à l'armurerie. Ouais. On va essayer de prendre l'ascenseur.
Merde! The elevators are disabled.
Ici, il y a la librairie. Mais c'est
There's
bloqué.
only one way to the armory. Going outside.
Donc, faut sortir du Nautilus. On va aller de l'autre côté. Ah oui, mais là, c'est le bureau. Faut pas que je retourne là. Ici.
Going down. It's not the answer. It's a cul-de-sac.
C'est un cul-de-sac. Là. Ok. Donc on va monter. L'ascenseur, je pense, il est toujours mort. Alors on a la carte. Donc il faut qu'on aille à l'armurerie. Il faut qu'on descende. Il y a la cabine. L'orgue de Nemo. La bibliothèque. Ok. Graphiquement, c'est joli.
It's eerie than I thought. I must get to the front hatchway.
On est sorti du sous-marin. Donc l'icône de visibilité, faut qu'on fasse attention à l'éclairage là. Dès qu'il va, je vais pouvoir avancer. Je peux me cacher derrière les... Ouais, voilà, là. Je peux pas avancer plus. Il faut que j'attende là, derrière, caché derrière le tuyau. Les bruits aussi sont bien faits, je trouve, les grincements. Voilà, là, je passe entre les deux. Est-ce que je peux aller plus loin? Non, il faut que je m'arrête de nouveau là. Et dès qu'il a passé... Il y en a un là, ouais, je suis obligé d'attendre, hein, je peux pas... Je suis obligé d'attendre là, qui passe de l'autre côté. Allons-y. Et on descend. Maintenant, on va descendre.
Oh mon Dieu! Adam and Sean, this is a massacre! But wait, these bullet wounds on Sean. There are no blood drops around. He was shot after he was dead. That's disconcerting.
Je peux essayer de monter. Ouais, je peux pas. Il faut que j'attende, donc on va descendre.
It's jammed. I have to go down to the armory. Maybe I can open the safety hatches from the bridge.
Donc maintenant, il faut que j'aille sur le pont. Sans doute là.
It's Verne. Is somebody there? No foes here. Adrienne, where's everybody? And Nadine?
The pilot has disappeared. Very likely she has been captured with the others at the library.
What happened? How is that even possible that...
I don't know. The servo radars didn't work. Nothing has worked. They crushed us. Damn Raven.
The Raven? Merde.
Well, that's not the worst of all. The captain has activated the Nautilus self-destruction.
What?
He will never let his technology fall into the hands of the nation.
How much time do we have?
Less than 10 minutes.
Mon Dieu! You are the second in command. Can't you disactivate it?
Only Nemo knows the code. He told me to protect the bridge to speed away as soon as we release ourselves. but the engines are currently paralyzed until the captain reactivates the core. That's why we're still outside.
Oh my God! What will we do?
You are the only one who can do something.
What? The only what? I'm not a soldier.
Well, now you must become one. I will open the hatches to the armory chamber. Once there, take the IMAG and do whatever you can to save the Nautilus.
But the iMac? It's not a weapon. We barely know how to use it or what it can do. What if it sinks us?
What do you fancy more? A quick death beneath the sea or a long life of tortures at one of the nation's penitentiary mines? Move!
Donc, aller à l'armurerie et utiliser l'IMAG. Je pense que c'est en bas. Ah, j'aurais peut-être pu regarder la carte avant. Ah oui, non, c'est pour fermer la porte.
I still have some stuff to do.
Donc, c'est pas là. Ah, il faut quand même que je... Est-ce que je peux redescendre là? Non. Donc, il faut que je ressorte ici. Est-ce qu'il y a la carte? Ah, là, ça marche pas. On va descendre.
Mon Dieu! He grabbed that paper with his last strength. It's bloodied.
Ok, on y est à l'armurerie.
I'm coming. Armory here.
Verne, the opta recorders show that the Raven has cornered the captain and the engine core. Go there. I will open the hatch.
And what am I supposed to do?
Think. You'll figure something out. You're an imaginative guy.
Merde!
Donc l'IMAG est un artefact Atlantide capable de détecter les fissures de la réalité et de réécrire des moments précis au cas où les choses se compliquent pour vous. On va activer. L'IMAG offre des choix logiques. Explorez le monde pour obtenir de nouvelles options. Sélectionnez-en une, mais faites attention, elles ne se terminent pas toutes bien. Donc je peux... Alors... C'était pas si mal, ou est-ce que ça tiendra? Bien joué, vous devez désormais attendre que l'IMAG se recharge. Si vous vous trouvez, l'IMAG peut revenir en arrière, mais prudence. Ouais, si on se trompe, l'IMAG peut revenir en arrière, mais prudence, cela ne se produit pas souvent. Bonne réécriture. Déjà, ça, c'est des mécaniques assez sympas. On va... Là, il n'y a plus de fissures. Ok. Donc, aller au noyau. Est-ce que là... Non. On va continuer à descendre. Ça, je pense que c'est toujours pas bon. Ici, il y a la carte. Donc, on est là. Et faut qu'on aille... au noyau, peut-être. Ok.
Blocked.
Donc là, c'est bloqué. Je je vais remonter. Ah non. Non. Ouais, j'arrive pas à remonter, c'est bizarre. Ok. Donc, est-ce que... Ah, l'épreuve des bombes, personnage organisé, on va faire ça. Ok. Par contre, ça a... Peut-être que maintenant... Je peux... activer ça. Non. Après, est-ce que... Ouais, je peux refaire. On va faire à l'épreuve des bombes. Voilà. On est quand même guidé. Classé pas bon. Ok.
Blocked. I can only use the iMag if I know the possible options. I must find another way inside.
Donc, on peut maintenant essayer peut-être là. Non. Non plus. Je peux pas remonter. Est-ce que... Là, il y a quelque chose, j'ai l'impression. Une écoutille, mais je peux rien faire. Voilà. Aucune fissure. Alors, est-ce que là... Là, il y a peut-être une fissure. Voilà, ultime action. Ici, je peux pas courir.
It doesn't work. It must have run out of energy. I could fix the electric board.
Alors, réparer le panneau électrique en retirant la pièce fondue. C'est celle-là. Et faut ensuite... On peut la déplacer. Donc... Ah, ok. Est-ce que... C'est ça qu'il faut faire. Ah, le problème, c'est que j'arriverai pas à... Je fasse comme ça. Ah, je suis revenu. Ah, c'est là qu'on peut la sortir, je pense. Donc, je ferai... On me trompe chaque fois de bouton. Je ferai comme ça, comme ça. Et après, je descends. Et là, normalement...
Yes.
Voilà. Ensuite, sauver Nemo. C'est le capitaine du Nautilus.
You just don't know when to surrender. Isn't that so?
Of course not. I still have to finish your face.
The Nautilus is at last in the nation's hands. Tell me how to deactivate the self-destruction and take my word as a gentleman. I will free your crew.
Ha! Gentleman. I saw in the penitentiary mine what to free means to you, you damn sadist. I will die before releasing the Nautilus to your masters.
It's a shame to end our relationship like this, but... wish granted, Captain. This time you will not escape. Brothers, take aim!
No! What am I doing?
Verne, what are you doing?
What the? Oh, you must be Mr. Verne, and that thing you're threatening me with is the amazing Atlantean artifact I've heard so much fuzz.
Release them and get out! Don't move! Get back!
60 seconds to self-destruction. 60 seconds to self-destruction.
Don't be stupid, Nemo. Stop the countdown before we all die.
No.
Then say goodbye to your dear Verne.
No!
Donc, pour utiliser l'image à pleine capacité, terminez la séquence en appuyant sur les bonnes touches avant la fin du temps imparti. Si vous trouvez que les QuickTime Events sont difficiles à utiliser, désactivez-les dans la section accessibilité du menu options. Donc V. Ah, j'ai raté. Donc A, X, Y, A, Y, B. Voilà.
But what the... again? No.
Verne! I will find you!
The iMac had never displayed that amount of power before. My mind was dragged again to the bridge, an image that was torturing me over the last months. I didn't wake up until a few hours later, a time that surely Nemo felt was like an eternity.
You think that fear, destructive imagination, and hopelessness don't exist? Captain, my take is that the only way to open it safely is exposing it to the iMag.
Are you sure?
This deadbolt is a piece made by Phobos priests. Their devices were famous for being impenetrable, forged with the remainders of a meteorite. If anyone messes with it, it will launch a discharge of an energy that will cause a deep, infinite terror to whoever receives it.
An energy that causes terror? That's preposterous.
Maybe for you, but for the Atlanteans, the power of Phobos was real enough. Do you think that fear, destructive imagination, and hopelessness don't exist?
Not presented in the shape of fireworks and sparks.
If you don't believe me, feel free to break the chest with a crowbar.
How can the iMag open it?
The iMag feeds itself with Mr. Verne's imagination and uses it to creatively change our reality. Therefore, it's a positive force, directly opposed to the kind of energy that the deadbolt uses. I'm reasonably convinced that the energy of the iMag will nullify the one in the lock.
You mean like sand and rust?
Could be. The deadbolt is a rusty key, and the iMag, the sand that wipes away when scrubbed.
Do it, Verne.
What the...
What now?
The iMag. It doesn't work. It looks like it ran out of energy. That explosion must have dried it up.
You must make it work. We must release the compass of destiny from this chest.
Shouting at me won't help.
Adriel, go and look for Petrov. May he bring the torch and...
Captain, I must advise against force opening the chest, unless you want to lose your mind. What is imperative now is to find an answer to why the iMag is dead.
If you have any theory, spit it out now.
It's possible that, given that the iMag gets its energy from the imagination of its host, the problem is inside your mind, Verne.
In my mind?
Yes, that's true. You talked about hallucinations.
Yes, For an instant, I traveled back to a bridge in Paris. I had a similar vision at the island.
Do you remember seeing something like this in your vision?
It certainly has a likeness with the shadow I saw at the bridge, but are you telling me that I saw Phobos, the Atlantean god of fear?
Fear is a narrow description of what Phobos really meant to the Atlantean people. For them, he was the destructive imagination, the one born out from despair and angst. You could also say that his sister Placea, however, represented fantasy. But the truth was that she was perceived as the source of the creative imagination, the one that thrives from hope. I think that Atlanteans believed that the balance between the two brothers dictated one's own sanity. If Phobos has broken that balance in your mind, that would explain the IMAG's silence.
Mythology? You're talking about mythology? I don't believe in Phobos, hence it's impossible that it's harming me.
The thing here is, you are afraid. Too much fear inside you. Until you don't master it, I'm afraid that the IMAG will never work again.
I refuse to believe in hocus pocus.
And how can you explain the IMAG blast? It saved your life.
I don't question that the Atlantean technology doesn't work. What I mean is that...
Enough with the debate! We are losing precious time. What matters is that the IMAG only works with you. It's obvious that your hallucinations are a symptom of some kind of disorder. Visit Dr. Cedric and get yourself a neurological check. That's an order.
All right.
You, Adriel, check the reparations. We must keep afloat for 2 days until we get to the base. We must assume that Commander Hetzel is not far from us.
Yes, Captain.
Why are you still here?
Aren't you bothered by the way we were attacked? They fell upon us too easily. It's more than probable that there is a traitor on board.
A traitor? In the Nautilus? Never. I have personally chosen each member of this crew. There is no question that the nation has found a way to decode our communications.
I envy your confidence, Captain, but you should be aware that during the attack, I found that someone shot Shun's body after his death. I believe that the murderer was trying to hide the fact that he was killed before the boarding.
God damn it. Let's keep our eyes opened. If there is a traitor in such a small space, he or she will be exposed sooner or later. God damn it!
Alors, je dois aller faire mon examen.
Nonsense. I may have my issues, but Atlantean magic? Come on. Let's go to deck 3 to see Doc.
Je sais pas trop où c'est. Ça, c'est mon bureau. Ça, on a déjà vu.
We are underwater. I can't go outside.
Ok. Alors, je suis là et je dois aller... Salle, pont... Je dois aller au mess, c'est ça qu'il m'a dit. On va essayer d'activer l'ascenseur. Évidemment.
Nemo's organ has always fascinated me, and also gives me chills, just like the captain.
Les musiques sont bien faites et les bruitages aussi, j'aimais bien. La pluie avant sur la coque du Nautilus. Alors ici, il n'y a rien à activer. Donc là, je suis là. Il faudrait que je descende et après que je passe au noyau et que j'aille de l'autre côté.
It doesn't work. I can't reach the sick bay. I'll go to the bridge and see if Nadine can help me.
Donc parler à Nadine sur le pont. Je pense que c'est en haut là. Est-ce que c'est elle?
Mr. Verne,
Ah
don't
non,
come
c'est
any
sous lui.
closer. These carbo exhausts are quite damaged, and you could breathe polluted air.
I will, but what about you, Suno?
Don't worry, I'm used to it, and it takes a big deal of carbon dioxide to knock me down.
Will they hold until we reach the base?
I'm working on it. Oh, they must hold. Without them, we couldn't breathe.
I'll stop bothering you. Good luck with that.
Thanks. I will need it.
Je monte là, peut-être. Alors ça c'est qui?
Jules, good to see you.
Nadine, I'm glad you're alive.
I have a big headache thanks to a rifle butt, but I'm in one piece, not like this melting piece of junk.
It is still a striking piece of junk.
That's because I'm the one who steers it, babe.
Alors on peut évidemment poser quelques questions là.
Don't you find it weird how the servo radars stop working? They always have spotted any enemy approach from miles away.
Maybe they have discovered a way of avoiding them. All technology improves, even the bad guys.
It looks like too much improvement for such a short time. Don't you think it's possible that someone of the crew has...
Verne, take my advice. Don't go insinuating the idea of a treason. Morale is low enough to allow paranoia gets installed in the ship.
I guess you're right.
On va parler des ascenseurs.
Can you activate the elevators for a moment? I must reach the sickbay.
Of course, I hope you're fine. I will give you a few seconds of energy. We are so low at fuel that even seals pass us. God, what I'd give for being shopping in New York.
Donc maintenant on peut prendre l'ascenseur. Je peux déjà vite parler à ce personnage aussi.
Hello, Assistant Sarah. Are the navigation systems holding up?
Barely. I am patching up all I can to allow Nadine to pilot. I'm sorry, Monsieur Verne. I cannot help you now. These systems require my full attention.
J'aime bien les accents très français. Les voix sont bien faites aussi. C'est pas là. L'ascenseur, il est où? Il est là. Donc je dois aller, docteur.
The core has suffered much damage.
Ok. Doc, c'est là.
Verne, you were here. The nemiogram isn't prepared yet. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. How are you?
I felt better before my conversation with Nemo. He's getting more nervous each day.
That happens to all of us.
What's this device? Nemiogram? A memory writer?
That's it. I designed it months ago, but I hadn't the chance to test it. It induces a deep hypnosis trance to a patient, and it's ideal to explore the blocked corners inside his or her mind, theoretically.
Theoretically?
Yes. Your checkup from after the boarding shows no brain damage, nor blood clots that explain your hallucinations. So I decided to try an alternative approach.
Hypnosis? Why?
The IMAG and you are linked by imagination.
Doctor, that sounds terribly unscientific.
Call it in brainwaves or whatever you like. The undeniable matter here is that the IMAG only works with your brain. The Raven attack provoked a trauma, and because of that, the IMAG doesn't work anymore.
And how is this machine supposed to cure me?
It will not cure you. My intention with the nemiogram is to discover what happened to you at that island. You have told me many times that although you don't hold any memory of that episode, you believe that there is where you found the IMAG and suffered your first bridge hallucination. Maybe the memory of the events you experienced at the island holds the answer, or at least a clue that will help us to cure your malady and the captain's concerns.
A very interesting hypothesis, but Frankly, Doc, are you sure that you aren't going to fry my brains?
Of course not. Theoretically. I guess we'll be able to find out about it. Relax, while I finish the adjustments.
I don't even know what that is anymore.
On va parler du vaccin.
How's the vaccine?
Intact, at least. Luckily, the nation minions didn't make it to here. On the other hand, my research is absolutely at a standstill. Cholera is an extremely resistant bacteria. Each day more and more people die from it. For what I've been informed, the horror I lived in India is nothing compared to what is going on right now among the workers of the nation's factories.
You know you have me here for whatever you need. In the event I survive this machine, of course.
Ça fait mal.
Not at all. Although it's possible that you'll suffer some headaches in the next hours.
That doesn't help me to relax.
I promise that the headaches will be worth it.
Quand est-ce qu'on commence?
It's ready. Let's begin. Focus. Tell me about the bridge.
It's a bridge. In Paris, I believe. Mist surrounds me. I have a strange feeling, because there is someone else here with me. I have felt that very same presence before, at the island, before the Nautilus.
Focus on it. Let yourself go.
I'll try. It's difficult to focus. Everything began 6 months ago, the day of the wreck of the AES Annabelle Lee. Cedric's strange machine unleashed my memories, lightening the dark void of my stay at the island. The Annabelle Lee was my first assignment as a scientific officer at the American Empire Navy. In addition to the war's own menace, there was a rumor that a huge sea monster was around, sinking ships. Despite my skepticism, 3 weeks after our departure, in the dead of night, that rumor became a reality by pouncing on our ship and in a matter of minutes wrecking us. By some miracle, I survived. Luckily, the currents brought me to the island. Later, I understood that my extraordinary journey started right there.
Donc il y a d'autres décors, hein, comme on voit ici. Et on n'est pas que sur le Nautilus.
Fixing it will be difficult.
Il faut trouver un abri. En tout cas, voilà pour cette découverte.
Oh God, the attack, the monster. That sea beast came out from beneath and rammed the Annabelle Lee, ripping apart the hull like a rotten fruit. Why is it so hard to recall?
Le jeu est vraiment très bien, c'est super intéressant qu'il y ait des jeux qui s'inspirent sur les grands classiques de la littérature française. Après Jules Verne, c'est vraiment un monde imaginaire. Alors c'est pas une adaptation fidèle, puisqu'ils ont inclus déjà l'auteur dans le jeu, ce que je trouve vraiment bien, et c'est un petit peu dystopique, un petit peu à leur sauce. Les graphismes sont vraiment très travaillés. J'adore toute l'ambiance qu'il y a dans le jeu. Il y a vraiment un travail, je trouve, sur les lieux. Les ambiances sonores sont aussi géniales. Par exemple, les bruits, là, la mer, la pluie, le vent. Tout ça, c'est vraiment très bien fait. Dites-moi, vous, ce que vous en pensez dans les commentaires. N'hésitez pas à me poser des questions sur le Discord. N'hésitez pas à rejoindre la chaîne ou à vous abonner. Vous pouvez aussi faire un don sur Tipeee si vous aimez le contenu. Je fais quand même du contenu quasiment tous les jours. Et puis moi, je vous dis à bientôt pour une prochaine vidéo. Salut!